Imagine, visualize, dream. Welcome to a world of discovery. Imagine a paradise in your own backyard. Visualize the possibilities. Wherever your imagination takes you, SGM can make it happen. Adding a pool or a spa is one of the most exciting things you will do for yourself and your family. Your yard becomes a beautiful entertainment center and a healthier, happier place to be. Make your dreams a reality with SGM. For over 20 years, SGM has been the worldwide leader, producing the finest and most innovative maintenance-free products for swimming pools, spa, and deck finishes. Our mission is to achieve the highest quality standards in all aspects of our business operations, including manufacturing, marketing, research and development, and customer service. Hundreds of thousands of SGM pools have been built throughout the world, including major water theme parks, international resorts, competition arenas, and commercial and residential pools and spas. We always exceed industry standards to deliver the quality that you've come to expect from start to finish. We take a unique approach to help you get your installations done correctly, on time, and on budget. Our extensive experience in the industry has given us the ability to recognize and serve the individual needs of our clients around the world. Our corporate headquarters and main manufacturing facility is in Pompano Beach, Florida, with additional manufacturing and distribution facilities strategically located to serve our domestic and international markets. Each SGM plant utilizes the most highly developed state-of-the-art manufacturing techniques, computerized quality control methods, automated production, and extensive research and testing facilities. SGM offers a wide variety of quality products to meet every need of your installation process from beginning to end. Each product serves a specific purpose and is designed to give you the precise performance you need. For more information on our products and our company, you can visit us at our website at www.sgm.cc. SGM, the world leader in swimming pool, spa, and deck finishes, proudly manufactures River Rok, a natural pebble pool finish. Blend the wonder of nature into every pool design. As its name implies, River Rok creates a natural environment on its own, a spectacular connection to resemble nature in all her splendor. River Rok is an advanced, revolutionary interior pool finish. From a study of exposed stones on a pool deck in extreme climates, the idea was born to provide a tougher, time-resistant surface for pool interiors. This new surfacing technology is blended with premium natural stones available in 6 exciting colors. This unique process retains its original finish even after years of exposure to nature's elements. It's the result of rapid advances in scientific technology. Now with River Rok, you have an alternative to pool finishes. You can always count on SGM and River Rok for superior performance, exceptional durability, versatile design options, smooth, comfortable surface, and easy maintenance. SGM, a company dedicated to success. Surface preparation, new pool shells. New pool shells must be free of any foreign material that may interfere with the bonding of the new River Rok finish. All loose materials such as dripped thinset, grout, paint, dirt, sediment, patching, or decking products must be removed by scraping, water blasting, pressure cleaning, or sandblasting. Algae, mold, and mildew must be eliminated by chlorine washing. Failure to do so may result in discoloration and bond failure. Remove any oil or grease with trisodium phosphate in water. Oils and grease left on the pool shell will cause bond failure and prevent proper etching and cleaning by waterborne acid solutions. To test for oil and grease, wet the entire pool shell surface and examine it carefully for beading water droplets. Heavily saturated areas may require soaking with liquid detergents until the oil is removed. Etch the surface with a solution of muriatic acid and water. Adjust the concentration as needed to properly clean and etch the surface. Smoother shells will require a higher concentration of acid. Rinse, neutralize, and remove standing water. All water penetration due to hydrostatic pressure, weepers, must be stopped. Use SGM Dynamite Pool Patch to plug leaks and seal around fittings. The shell must be fully cured at least 28 days. All pool inlets and main drain lines should be plugged to prevent clogging during material installation and exposure. All plugs except the main drain should remain in place until the pool is filled to prevent drip stains. Mark the locations of all fittings with a small piece of tape placed on the coping directly above. To prevent them from being accidentally covered, it is suggested to draw a plan indicating the locations of all fittings in projects with numerous inlets and outlets. Renovation projects. For renovation projects, you must undercut the existing substrate a minimum of 2 inches away from tile, fittings, discharge, lights, and main drain lines, and 3/8 of an inch deep into the existing substrate. Sound out and remove all hollow and delaminated plaster. Identify the hollow spots and saw an area 3 inches outside the perimeter of the hollow spot. Remove the loose material inside the cut area. Fill the hollow, bringing the area level with the existing surface. Apply SGM Bond Coat as directed. Each unit of Bond Coat consists of one 5-gallon pail of liquid resin and 2 65-pound bags of dry mix, and will cover approximately 500 square feet. Mix one 65-pound bag of SGM Bond Coat with a half pail of SGM Bond Coat liquid resin. Coat existing surface material using a 1 1/4 inch nap paint roller. Allow material to set for approximately 1 minute. Then create stipple texture by going over the area again with a paint or texture roller. Allow Bond Coat to cure for at least 6 to 12 hours before applying River Rok. Mixing. River Rok is made in batches of 4,000 to 8,000 pounds, using a combination of natural mined and man-made ingredients. For this reason, there will be variations in shade between batches. Batch numbers are stamped on the ends of every bag. Separate the bags according to the batch numbers stamped on the bottom of each bag. Record all batch numbers. Blend different batches together in each mix according to the ratio present at the job site. For example, if there are 30 bags total on the job, and there are 20 bags of batch A and 10 bags of batch B, then use 2 bags of A to 1 bag of B in every mix. Measure and add water to mixer. Hold back a portion of the water and add as necessary as mixing progresses. Careful measuring of the mixed water will produce the best material. Lower water to cement ratios will produce River Rok of greater strength and density. It is therefore best to use as little water as needed to produce a workable mix. Excess water will reduce strength and may result in shrinkage or check cracks. Water requirements will vary according to job site conditions and available raw materials. As a general rule, River Rok requires approximately 1.5 gallons to 2.5 gallons of cool, potable water per bag of River Rok. Well water or water high in metal and mineral content may cause discoloration in the pool finish. Additionally, mixing water, which is very hard or of high alkalinity, will cause the surfacing material to effloresce, releasing high levels of salts that produce calcium scale. This is especially true of all colored finishes. Check mix water for metals, minerals, hardness, and alkalinity before using. Add River Rok to water as quickly as possible to ensure that all the material has the proper mix time. Failure to do so will produce uneven set times, resulting in washouts and streaking. Mix for a minimum of 5 minutes, but no more than 10 minutes. This ensures even distribution of pebbles and increases the work time of the River Rok. Insufficient mix time will result in uneven setting and shade variations. Too much mix time will produce an overall weaker finish and may entrain undesirable air bubbles. As a rule of thumb, mix for only the amount of time required to produce a consistent, homogeneous, lump-free consistency. Calcium chloride may be used as an accelerator. It must be fully dissolved in water, allowing impurities to settle out. Pour off the solution from the top, being careful not to add impurities to the mix. The impurities found in calcium chloride flake, and pellets have been known to cause discoloration in pool finishes. No more than 2% by weight of cement, about a half pound per bag, can be used. Overuse will cause discoloration. Misting the shell. Mist the shell with cool, clean water, but do not leave any standing water. The substrate should be cool and damp, but not dripping wet. Standing water will weaken the River Rok finish in isolated areas and result in delamination. Hot, dry shells will cause rapid setting of the River Rok finish and may result in check or shrinkage cracking and delamination. River Rok requires 2 exposures and trowelings in order to sufficiently compact the pebble aggregate into the cement matrix to provide a uniform appearance. Pumping. Although it's not necessary to use a plaster pump, many contractors choose to do so. Included here are some helpful hints for successful pumping. Prepare a slurry and run it through the pump first to prime the pump and lubricate the hoses. Next, pour the River Rok mixture slowly into the pump hopper. Do not pour all the material in at once. Agitate the material in the hopper to prevent separation of the cement and aggregates. Application. Apply a scratch coat to the bowl first. The bowl will set up last, and it will be necessary to walk on the bowl during the exposure process. Beginning with the shady walls and working to the sunny walls, trowel a scratch coat on the walls and allow to set up slightly. The set time will vary according to weather temperature and humidity, so constant inspection of the River Rok finish during the application time is essential. Apply a finish coat to the entire pool surface, working to a minimum of 1/2 inch thickness. Careful troweling will help ensure even exposure, reduce washouts, and produce a comfortable, slip-resistant finish. The technique of slick troweling is recommended. The pebble can be seen through a thin film of cement paste after troweling is complete. Special attention must be given to filling in holes left by shoe spikes. The applicator must be careful to fill in all spike holes with River Rok aggregate to avoid visible blemishes. Extra care must be taken to ensure proper troweling in the coves and corners. Exposure. The exposure time is limited to approximately 1 hour, but will vary according to local conditions. Exposing River Rok too soon or too late will result in uneven exposure. Some areas may be ready for exposure while other areas are still being troweled. Constant inspection of the River Rok for readiness is imperative. We will now go over several successful techniques for River Rok. First, water washing with water wands. This is by far the most effective technique and produces the best results with the River Rok finish. When the River Rok has lost its sheen or is no longer damp, it will be ready for exposure with water wands, or soft bristle brushes and water. The material must be sufficiently set up to allow applicators to walk on the floor without leaving footprints. Wear white cotton socks or foam shoes when exposing River Rok. Boots and bare feet are not recommended. Test the River Rok for readiness by carefully washing a small area with a water wand. If the cream washes away without losing pebble, the exposure process may begin. Starting with sunny or fast-setting areas, begin washing away cement paste with the water wand. Examine the River Rok for hot spots that may be setting quickly. Mist these areas with water to allow longer exposure time. Over-cured cement paste will not remove easily and may require stiff bristle brushes to remove. Avoid slow-setting areas like shady walls and the bowl. Washing too soon in these areas will cause washouts. If an area washes out, it must be retroweled immediately. Keep some extra River Rok mixed up for use in patching washout areas. Keep excess material in a cool and shady place. Keep a sump pump running in the main drain at all times to discharge the wash solution. Dispose of wash as directed by local codes and requirements. Avoid leaving hoses, buckets, or any other items on the River Rok finish during exposure, as this will result in visual blemishes. When all of the cement paste has been removed from the surface uniformly, the water wash phase is complete. Second, troweling. Begin retroweling the entire surface area using the same methods as in the first troweling. Again, use the technique of slick troweling by bringing the cement paste to the surface during troweling and removing it with the trowel. This produces a slick surface and minimizes the exposure needed. The pebble can be seen through a thin film of cement paste after troweling is complete. Pay special attention to shoe spike or knee board holes. Troweling the cement cream or paste into these holes will only result in the spike holes having no pebbles and will appear to be a visible defect in the finish. Make certain that both the pebble and cement paste are troweled in to fill all spike holes. Extra care must be taken to ensure proper troweling in the coves and corners. Insufficient troweling in these areas will result in roughness and washouts, loss of cement and aggregate, during the exposure process. Second water washing. When the river rock has again lost its sheen or is no longer damp, it will be ready for the second exposure with water wands, soft bristle brushes, and water. Remember, the river rock must be sufficiently set up to allow applicators to walk on the floor without leaving footprints. Wear white cotton socks or foam shoes when exposing river rock. Boots and bare feet are not recommended. Test the river rock for readiness by carefully washing a small area with a water wand. If the cream washes away without losing pebble, the exposure process may begin. Starting with the sunny or fast-setting areas, begin washing away cement paste with the water wand. Examine the river rock for hot spots that may be setting quickly. Mist these areas with water to allow longer exposure time. Treat slow-setting areas and washouts the same as in the first water wash. Dispose of wash as directed by local codes and requirements. Acid washing. This technique is commonly used in cold climates or when the applicators lack sufficient experience to undertake water washing. It's easier to do but can produce a less uniform finish. After troweling, allow the river rock to fully set up. This may take anywhere from 1 to a few hours or overnight. Begin acid washing by using a 25% solution of muriatic acid, higher concentrations may be needed for stubborn areas, and water to remove the cement film that may remain on the surface. Increase the concentration of the acid solution as needed. Proper safety equipment must be worn at all times. Begin washing the bowl first and work up to the shallow end. Acid wash walls and steps last. Do not allow acid wash solution to puddle in the bowl area. Use a sump pump to constantly discard the runoff after it's diluted and neutralized. The use of an acid wash additive to reduce fumes and ensure uniform coverage is highly recommended. Neutralize and discard the wash solution according to local code requirements. Neutralize acid remaining on the river rock with a solution of soda ash and water to avoid etching. Startup and water balance. After the finish is exposed, let it air dry for as long as conditions will allow. Delaying the fill water a few hours or until the next morning will reduce the occurrence of shade variations or mottling. Care must be taken not to overdry the river rock and cause shrinkage cracking. There are no substitutes for experience and knowledge of local conditions in determining how long to let river rock air dry. Pre-filter the water with a carbon tank and use a sequestering agent to eliminate stain-causing contaminants. Start the circulation system as soon as possible using the main drain line. Do not start the system until the water level is above the return inlets. Circulate the pool continuously for the first 3 days. On the first day, test and record chlorine, pH, total alkalinity, calcium hardness, and temperature levels. Adjust pH to 7.2 to 7.4 and the total alkalinity to 100 ppm. Dissolve all chemicals in water first and allow sufficient time for each chemical to be fully dispersed before adding others. Do not add chlorine or calcium chloride. Brush the entire surface twice each day for the first 3 days. Clean the filter as needed. On the second day, record water testing and levels. Adjust pH to 7.2 to 7.4 and the total alkalinity to 100 ppm. On the third day, adjust all the chemistry to the noted levels. Free chlorine, 1.0 to 3.0 ppm. pH, 7.4 to 7.6. Total alkalinity, 90 to 120 ppm. Calcium hardness, 200 to 400 ppm. Stabilizer, 30 to 90 ppm. Maintenance. Lower calcium levels help to reduce scale and discoloration. Adjust the pump timer to normal operating hours. Do not install automatic pool cleaners for 28 days. Do not vacuum the pool with a wheeled vacuum for 14 days to avoid leaving wheel marks. Brush-type vacuums may be used immediately. Brush pool walls and floor daily for the first 2 weeks. When you see this SGM Gold Seal, you can rest assured that you're using the highest quality product available today that is supported by our warranty program. It's a sign of our commitment to achieve the highest quality standards in all our swimming pools and spas. SGM, your single-source manufacturer of installation systems for swimming pools, spas, and deck finishes. By following these steps in this video, you can protect and extend the beauty of every pool you install. Win referrals. Add to your revenues. Enhance reputation. Add to your professional image. No matter what the surface, SGM is a solid foundation you can build on. For more information about SGM, Diamond Bright, River Rok, or Durazo, call 1-800-641-9247 or contact your local swimming pool professional.